Alright, I've done more than enough yap sessions. Time to actually get to some meat and potatoes. So I think what I'm talking about today is going to be something that I've been literally like this week have been kind of talking about with God. And it's just simply the belief of, where do we get it from? That weakness, that vulnerability is weakness. Or that even weakness is a bad thing. Yeah, that's what it was. Because whenever you really think about it, being weak is necessary. Truthfully, you know, you can be, at times, you can be too strong because it borders on pride. And that's whenever you get into the territory of burnout. And, some people, they just persist on being strong. And, every now and then you got to be like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Especially with God, because He understands. He already knows. He will tell you to do something fully aware of, whether or not you're gonna do it, or just whatever. He just knows it all, but He cares. So that's why, rather than, not telling you, He still tells you, because He wants you to know He got faith in you, and He wants you to know that He has faith in you, even whenever you're weak, even whenever you're strong. No matter where you are in life, no matter what you're doing, no matter what phase you're in, no matter what season you're in, He's always present, always loving, constant. And so why can't we be that way to ourselves? Why do we have to beat ourselves up for being weak, for crying, for anything, for any reason, any mistake or failure or whatever it is? Why do you beat yourself up? And why do you beat other people up? Whenever somebody is going through something, that's whenever they need you the most, including yourself. Whenever you're going through something, that's whenever you need to be there for yourself the most. This is just, it's obvious, whenever you really think about it. But because the world teaches us that, that being weak is a bad thing, but it's not. And even the whole thing of, it's fine to be weak, but you shouldn't stay weak. No, that's not true. Because, the truth is honestly that you're not weak and that you're not strong. The truth is that you are none of the labels that the world has created. The honest truth is that you are a child of God, a creation of God to create. You are a creation from the Creator, made in the Creator's image. That is the truth. That's what you are, nothing else. Don't be deceived. Don't be fooled. Don't be brainwashed. Just know that you are a child of God and made in His image. And so, a part of that is being weak and being strong, but that's not what we are, though. We're neither. That's not your identity. Your identity is that you are a child of God. And that's where you'll find that weakness, or whether you're weak or strong, it doesn't matter. Because sometimes it is in weakness that you can find the light. And sometimes it is in strength that you can find the light. Because none of those things are the source. The source is God. And so you really got to just start to hone in and concentrate on what really matters, what really makes a difference in your life. Because do you think that crying about the fact that you're weak is going to make things better? Or crying about the fact that you have to always be strong is going to make things better? No. It's the mindset, the belief. What are you following? What are you doing? What are you trying to achieve? That's what's going to help you change your life. And you have to make legit changes and legitimately be different. You can't be a fake. You can't be fake. You gotta be real. And so honestly, that's all I gotta say. Like that, it's funny because it's short and sweet, straight to the point. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna talk about for 4 more minutes. I think I might just talk about personally, and I was just kind of like how I came to figure this out, discover this was really just through talking with God, but more so the conversation was just, I just heard it, and He was just like, what makes you think that weakness is a bad thing? And I was like, you're right. What does make me? Who told me that? And actually, I saw a TikTok video. I don't remember what it was exactly, but the guy was basically just saying who told you that? And now that I think about it, that's honestly really true. Who told me that? Where do I get all these things from? All these beliefs that I have, all these ways that I've lived, Where did I get that from? Who told me those things? And why did I believe them? Why do I believe them? And so I've learned to shift from the world's way of thinking to the God's way of thinking, not just in one or two aspects, but in every aspect possible. And that has really put me in a place to where I can learn more, I can grow more in God, I can do, I can do different things, and I can just be so confident in myself, not because I know that I can do this, that, or the other, or that I'm all that, or whatever. It's not confidence that stems from a place of having something. It's confidence that stems from a place of being me. I am me, and the fact that I am me is something I should be confident in. It's something that you should be confident in. You should be very confident. You shouldn't be, timid. Now, am I gonna sit here and say that, you're not going to be? No, I'm saying you shouldn't be. So whenever you are, you gotta be like, is this really me? Is that really the kind of person I want to be? And if so, then hey, to each their own. I'm not gonna sit here and say whatever. Like, again, to reiterate, I'm not here to tell people that they're wrong. I'm here to explain what's wrong. That's to say that, hey, look, that there's a better path, there's a better way. You could do this, you could do that, but I promise you that it's not going to help you as much as you think it will. And I know that because the world is in the state that it's in, because people have followed the same beliefs, the same naive and ignorant beliefs, that if we simply just truck on, that, well, things will eventually get better. That's not how it works, unfortunately. You have to actually change in order for there to be a change, because it all stems from us in the first place. The reason why the world is the way it is because of us. It didn't just become that way. We have shaped the world into what we wanted it to be, and what humanity wants is, well, what you have before you. What we all see, we all witness, all the tragedies and the horrors and all that. Now, am I gonna sit here and say that humanity is doing it on purpose? No, they're not doing it on purpose. I know that. I'm fully aware of that. It's just that we are the ones that have the true influence on the world, and so it's all dictated by what we do, and the result is before you. So, do you want to keep following that path? Do you want to do what they do, or do you want to do what I think in a very clear way is better, and does the very much more clear way God does things better? But I'm just leaving it up to your own discretion to because I'm not gonna say anybody has to do anything, but you really should. I'm gonna sit here and say you really should. It's my personal advice, my humble advice. But anyways, may God's face shine on you, may His peace shine on you, may His love, His grace, and His mercy shine on you, and may you just be blessed.